Hello, everybody. Good evening. How are you? My name is Irene. I'm from Argentina. I'm 40. I recently turned 40 years old. And let me tell you something. People complain about the pandemic. Being 40 is worse. There's no vaccine for this, okay? I went to see my doctor. I said, where's my vaccine? And she said, Irene, for the last time, it's not a vaccine, it's Botox. And you're not getting it for free. I said, she's my doctor. She's not. She's my therapist. I just call her doctor because we're trying to boost her self-esteem, you know? I just said, doctor, seriously, I'm scared. I'm scared of getting old and decrepit and senile. And she said, Irene, don't be absurd. You'll see, when you get to that moment, you won't be scared. You'll be scary. Now, to be honest, I wouldn't want to be in my 20s again, because when I was in my 20s, I didn't know what I wanted. And now I do. I want Botox, you know? I just can't afford it. I can't afford it. I want the wisdom of a 40-year-old in the body of a 20-year-old, but I have the wallet of a 7-year-old, you know? And you know what's the irony? The irony is that when I was in my 20s, I could have afforded Botox because I had a good job. I had no personality, but I had money. Yeah, so I did things that people do when they have money and no personality, like going to wine tasting events. Yeah, I don't get the concept of a tasting event. Like, you pay to go to this place, they give you something for you to taste, and as you are tasting it, somebody explains to you the experience you're already having. And besides, why pay somebody to talk to you about food in a patronizing way when any Italian will do it for free? Any Italian, you know? The thing is, I like being 40, but since I'm 40, I'm starting to question like what it is I really want. Because, for instance, I've always said I don't want to have children, okay? Motherhood is not for me. I see pregnancy as an STD. Oh. Like, last week, I took the morning after pill, and I hadn't had sex. I just like the taste. And let's face it, I'm 40 now. In a few years, I'm going to be taking those pills out of nostalgia, you know what I mean? But the thing is that now, for the first time, I find myself thinking, it's now or never. Because if I'm not a mother, I will never be a MILF. And guys, I really want to be a MILF. Otherwise, what category of porn am I going to fit in? Horny neurotics? I won't give you head, I'll give you headache.
Ce coordonare!
Serios? În același timp?
Thank you. Yeah. So I'm single, surprise.
Yes.
Yeah, my boyfriend and I broke up recently. We just fell out of love, you know? When two people fall out of love, you don't realize it's happening until it's too late. You know, it's like a man going bald. You know, one morning he wakes up, he sees a few hairs on the pillow, and he thinks, it must be the changing seasons. Yeah, and winter is coming, right? Yeah. But now, like, looking back, I think there were a few red flags from the beginning in our relationship. Like, on our first date, he said to me, I tend to fall for women who are a little bit cuckoo. Yeah, he said, I like to think that I can fix them. And I said, oh, that's great, because I tend to fall for guys who are just fine and I drive them insane. You know, I was like, game on. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he used to say I'm cold, that I'm not affectionate. But I really tried, okay? One time for his birthday, I made him a collage. He thought it was a threatening letter. Like, I don't know, you know, I clipped letters from the newspaper, and I wrote phrases like, you drive me crazy. I will never leave you, ever. One time I asked him, am I intimidating to you? And he said, I'm intimidated by your beauty. Oh. Yeah. But sure, he was my boyfriend, right? What was he gonna say with a knife to his throat? Yeah. You know what really drove me crazy? When we were having sex, and he would whisper in my ear, I want you to come. And I thought, oh, that's a really nice wish. But we should lower our expectations, you know what I mean? Like, if I want to come, I have to be fully relaxed, set the mood, light some candles, take a few days of work, you know? Ideally be alone. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much.